Hello my beautiful honeys and welcome new blossoms. This is Kristen and this is Just Beautiful Honey, and in this video, as you can see, I did take most braids out, so I thought I'd show you what my wash and conditioner hair wash routine looks like. Now let me tell y'all something. I did make a mistake of doing those braids. Like, I individually braided my real hair and then added the hair, and then like taking that out, you guys, was just so terrible. The hair, like, I know it was in for like 2 months, but just look at all that gone. It's ridiculous. I'm sad. So RIP to my hair. Probably more than what I actually lost, but there's just like chunks and chunks of it just coming out. So anyway, the best way to get over hair loss is to help retain what you actually still have. So I'm gonna show y'all what I do. All right, and I actually do have clothes like a wrap towel under this, but I put this towel robe on just so I can, not look like I'm naked up here. So what I do is I take, this is like an oil Tresemme bottle, which really is like my favorite conditioner. The curl hydration, that's like my favorite conditioner ever, but whatever the case is, I just put it on my hair. Oh, not the actual conditioner. This is what I make up. I use rice water and I add different oils and stuff to it. So I add like peppermint oil and jojoba oil and rosemary oil, just all kind of different oils, and it's also like I said, rice water. And then I just kind of make a concoction. There's no specific order with it. Like even today I added like onion juice to it, and the onion juice I got was from taking an onion, and I'm actually planning on planting, right? And I cut the end of it off and I set it in water and let that sit in water, like ferment, because like the rice water is fermented water, the onion water is fermented water. I always hear good reviews saying that onion water is good for your hair, so I thought I'd try it as well, but just add it into my concoction and stuff. So there's like teas in here. I mean, there's just a never-ending fact. I always try something new within it or whatever. So it's just to give you an idea. One size doesn't fit all. You can do whatever you want with this, but this is what I do. Also, since I did take the braids out, and I know that the shedding, which is what I hate the most in this world, because I already have like lupus and like different types of alopecia going on my scalp, even though it is not noticeable. This has been going on almost all my life, like since I was like 7 years old. So, but whatever the case is, nobody doesn't know that because I have presumably thick hair, which at least what you think it is, but it was way thicker a long time ago. But anyway, I digress. This is what I put on my hair. I just try to take care of what I've got and just keep pushing forward. So, what I was saying was, I went on ahead and combed out my hair instead of just washing it or whatever, because I took the braids out and they had all kinds of knots all through it, right? So I went on and just combed it out, like with a wide tooth comb, just to help diminish the amount of shedding I would experience and the tangles that I would experience if I just went on and just took the braids down and didn't comb it out, which it seems like something petty or whatever, but it's an honorable mention for a reason, because I just thought I would mention that because yeah. Alright, so I put my lips supposed to make it. At least something on here. It's so dry, I just look so bad. For the first time since having my BBL. Alright, so that's helpful. I'll try to check. Alright, so give this a good shake, and I'm going to start putting it on my hair. Then I'll get this good and saturated. Start with the scalp, doing like little massages to it as well. And y'all, this stuff really, really stinks. And that's part of the reason why I add like other stuff like peppermint oil and stuff to it to keep this smell down, because it does stink. And I'm most likely going to take over there, shower, just to get this out, just to make sure that as it drips on me, I don't end up smelling like it's dripping all over the place. I just want to do this video. I'm gonna get like a little break from like talking about the BBL surgery, just because, you guys, like, there's so much going on besides the actual surgery. There's so much that I am working on about myself or changing about myself besides the surgery, Like, And it's kind of weird. I just feel like God has really convicted my heart to change. You know, like I'm not the same person as I was before, and it's crazy because I really thought that I would be a really, like I would be, once I got my body done, I'd be like all hot girl summer, all, you know, let's party, let's club, let's talk. No, I'm not even like that at all. Like literally, that's a part of my damn self. Like, you don't want to always go out and wear this and do that and flirt with guys. No, not at all. Now, will I on occasion still? Yeah, sure, but getting my body done did not make me want to do that more or less. Like, well, actually, it made me want to do that less. I'm working on other things with myself. I'm working on my self-confidence, my self-love, because just getting the body done itself does not automatically give you the confidence and the self-esteem and the happiness that you desire. It's not going to just formulate that just because you got off the table. You still have to do the inner work. You still have to do the inner work. The job is not done. Definitely put my onions in here. I feel like I should go or something with some sour cream. I'm real big on twisting the hair to keep it kind of going crazy all over the place. I'm managing to keep from getting very tangled because we don't like tangles. And I'm keeping it loose at the end because if it gets real tight at the bottom, you try to get tangles. It can make another knot, and then you're stuck with that to deal with as well. I also was like natural for like 7 years straight, and I had like a epiphany, and I permed it like right after I had my surgery. And eventually, I post those actual videos when I was doing that. Just let me know what you think. All right, so make sure this is good and saturated, because this is like the base that I put on, right? Or now I'm going to use some conditioner. I'm not particular about conditioner. And matter of fact, I'm almost out just about all conditioners I have, because when I use conditioner, like I load that down. You hear me? I apply a lot of pressure, y'all. So this is just one that I found, and I'm trying to like use for right now. I know I'm going to have to buy some more, but anyway, I'm using what I got. I'm not trying to impress you with a big bottle. But this is called Beauty and Planet Coconut Water Mimosa Flower Conditioner. And it was been in my makeup bag, so it's kind of like icky looking. But whatever the case is, that's what I do. Use that. I probably shouldn't have went from the middle to the tangle of that, but this is why I said don't make that real tight, because that's where the tangles and shit come from. Alright, so I'm just gonna help this, like, mask it over my hair. I get the impression that people think I'm too nice, and that's really sad because I'm really not all that nice of a person all the time. You know what I'm saying? I can be mean too. And when I mean, like, shit, I'm a lot meaner than what people are to me about me. I mean, it's fuck when I mean, but, and that's part of the reason why I try to be nice so much, because I feel like when I mean, I'm terrible. But, it is what it is. But I just feel like people don't think that I'm flawed, or they think that I think I'm too perfect, or I'm all that and stuff. And no, baby, like, I live a real life, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not as pretty as what you think it is. Like, I've been through some things. I've had some tough times. I've cried. I've been broke before. I've been down before. I felt ugly before. Yeah. And I've even been bald before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't always had all this hair. And I ain't always had it together, you know. I've been on welfare, I've had food stamps, I've had Medicaid, you know. I've had WIC vouchers, and, you know, I've been alone, I've been married, I've been divorced. I lived a real, you know what I'm saying? I live a real life. As a matter of fact, I feel like I've lived a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things that people deal with or have been traumatized by in their life that they don't see until their 40s. I've already accomplished before I even turned 20, which is, I'm not proud of, but it's something that you have to, it's like an honorable mention. It's something that you got to notice. Like, you cannot turn your head away from that at all. I'm not going to act like they don't be happy, because that really has happened. Like I said, I really, okay, when it comes to this conditioner, like, I really love this stuff down. Like, I really put on the whole damn to the back of it. Take my sections, with them back the way that they were. Alright, and let me twist all the way down. That's good anyway, right? Good and juicy. Alright, did you see it? Good and juicy. Let me make it more juicy, because we're going to still go back on top of that and add more. Good and saturated. Okay. Yeah, this is my scalp is really clear in the front. I think this is where my hair pulled up a lot from just the tension of the braids. Alright. I do all of that. I take me a little grocery bag. I try my best. This actually works a lot better than your hand, but I split the bag a little bit in the middle, right? Take the split part, put it in the front. Come back around, split it a little bit more. Take a bag, tie it as such. Feel me? Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Alright. So now we got the conditioner going on, and now we're going to deep condition the hair. Right? Alright. So when I go to deep condition my hair, what I do is after I got the bag on, I'll go towel, right? Get my towel a little bit. Take my towel. With it. Just kind of move. It's good, and, you know, not like super damp, but just moist enough to where when I put it in the microwave, it's not going to like dry or it's on fire. Instead of enough for the towel to get warm. I'm gonna go run and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. So I'm back. I got my towel on my head. I let it sit in the microwave, like I put like 30 seconds, you know, like push it, like cut it off, turn it on, like, you know what I'm trying to say, for like 3 minutes. Okay, so the towel's warm, it's on my head, it's over the waist collar, so I'm just like sit and wait. Now me, after I usually get to this part, I'll go clean my house or whatever, I keep myself entertained, but you gotta wait at least 30 minutes or something like that to let the process take place. 20 minutes at the least. But usually I like this going all day. Like I'll put this on and have the tail out my head and I go about my business, clean up, whatever. So as I'm waiting for that to kind of cure on my head right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix filing and doing the e-file on my nails, which kind of needed it. I got started doing them yesterday and I got busy because it takes a while for me to get everything together. But yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to e-file a little bit on my nails. Okay, hold on a second. All right, so I put a face mask on because the dust from that can get pretty icky, yo. Like unbearably hard to breathe type shit. So I'm gonna start with my left hand because that's the hand that's easiest for me to do, and I'm just gonna follow with my right. And some of these I see that I'm gonna have to redo, fill in the back to make sure it's done right, but I'm just gonna smooth it down. Like my thumb, I'm definitely gonna have to redo. I was kind of in a hurry yesterday trying to do all that. But yeah, I've been aspiring to do nails for a really long time. I think my first YouTube video was me attempting to do some nails, and that was way back when COVID first happened and everything. And all the nail shops and everything was closed, so I tried to like start doing my own, and I'm still working on it. You know, I probably would be more advanced now if I had like a practice hand to work on instead of just trying to do it on my own nails all the time. Every once in a while, I have a friend or somebody that I practice doing their nails on, but man, you got to have a lot of free time on your hands to get me to do your nails, because it takes me a while. It takes me a while just to do my own. So I can imagine how long you want to people would have for me to do nails or something serious. But you know what I'm saying? I'm still learning. It's still a process. I still enjoy doing it. I feel like I'm still a lot better than what I was when I started. Like for example, like this set on my on this hand, like this is one of the best sets I've done on my left hand. I can't speak for my right, but as far as like the staying power of the actual nails, like that's one reason why I kind of quit from it. I was like, damn, if it's not gonna stay on, then why am I doing this shit for? But yeah, I don't really invested too much, and I always wanted to do nails, to be honest with you. Like when I was in high school, that was my plan. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a nail tech. Okay, so on that hand, slow down just a little bit. I'm not that. I try to be a little bit ambidextrous, but I'm not that ambidextrous. It's really not easy to do. Most people do the do nails professionally. They do not do filing or something. They would just manually do it. I feel like I probably should be, but I'm not. One time, I'm like making sure I move this shit out the way as I'm doing it. And even as I'm doing this, like I'm counting in my head to 3 each time to make sure that I'm not on my nails too long with the drill, longer than 3 seconds, because that's where you get the nail burn from. Yeah, this shit hurts. Okay. You really don't have something to fix all of this. definitely gonna have to slow it down here. Still put my glasses on. That looks a little bit more uniform. I still need to go back over them and fix them. Y'all can't tell on camera, but like, they're still not what I want them to be at all. Like this one is like overshaped. The rest of them don't look like that at all. You know, but I just kind of like, my nails are crazy because I kind of practice on myself. Like I really do. Like it is really trial and error when I'm doing my nails. Like I'm just doing whatever. Like usually if I watch a video or something on YouTube or whatever and then doing it, it'll turn out better. But I'm just saying like bump it, I'm just gonna sit down and just do it. Yeah, we don't never know. But anyway, this is step one as far as like alright, so anyway, we're gonna redo that in just a little bit. Probably make a whole nother video about that. Maybe not. I don't know. But I don't know how long to sit on here. But I don't really want to spend all day today because I got other things I need to do. I'm supposed to go out later on, and so I'm just go ahead and just pause these, rinse this out, let everything just go, let it marinate or whatever, because like I said, I have other things to do today, and walking around with a big old wet towel on my head, no. Alright, so I'm about to go and handle my business. I'll be back later with another portion to this video so I can show you about my hair routine and how I do it, okay? Alright, thank you. Goodbye. Alright, I'm back, y'all. I just took another shower pretty much and to rinse everything, wash my hair out. So yeah, so I washed out. When I washed my hair, I washed it in sections. So how it was already split into 2 ponytails, I just took them down and washed each side separately. Just try to wash it as thoroughly as possible now. Clean it. Like do a whole lot. Just kind of very gently rub my scalp a little bit to kind of loosen it up and just let the water run over it, okay? Nothing too fancy. While my hair is still damp, I go back through and keep it damp, and what I do is I add little stuff to it. So one thing I like to use is this tropical growth oil. I get it from Family Dollar. I think it's like $6 a bottle. And it's like a little oil to help keep it kind of sweet. And this is not Braid Sheen exactly. This is actually like wrap lotion and water. And as you can see at the bottom, that's cloves. So I just, when it comes to using cloves, because clove oil is supposed to like help with your hair growth and whatnot, I just throw the cloves in there. Alright, that's it. Alright, and I put that in just about everything. So if it's got some watery like solution type to it on there, I put a little clove in there. So I'm gonna put that on my hair. You can smell it. You can smell the clove in it. Listen, you know it's working. I always give it a little shake because it does kind of settle at the bottom. Yeah, I'm putting some clove. So got me some clove, water in there. If I remember correctly, it does have wrap lotion in it. Just what I do. I think it like helps like keep the hair moist and conditioned. So then I put some of the oil on there. Because for my hair, what I've noticed, like you know how they say like water and oil does not mix. Well, oil and water, they say oil and water don't mix. Well, that's what the phrase of it. But when I put it on my hair, right? It's going to help it stay moisturized longer because the oil wants to separate from the water. So I'll put that on there, right? Some hair moisturizer on there, so oil, leave-in conditioner of some sort, right? I'm gonna use this one today. This is the Urban Hydration Honey Leave-In Conditioner. She probably came from Family Dollar too. That's my scoop. And then I'm gonna put this Lusty's Argan Oil hair moisturizer, triple strength. And this actually comes from the Dollar Tree, and I've been using it on my daughter's hair really ever since she was little. And when it comes to hair products, like you typically want to stay in the range of the same type stuff to use over and over again as much as possible. So if you decide to change products, you change like the whole routine, like, but you stick with that routine, like you don't really switch it up too tough, okay? I'm just going to show y'all with this one side, and I'm going to do the other side off camera. Alright, so we have the leave-in conditioner, the oil, the clove water, and then we have the moisturizer. I put all this on there while it's still wet. See how I just kind of just sit it on top of the hair. Add a little bit of the oil, a little more oil, top of there. I like the oil to be on there real good. Right, and now I think it's now getting popular on TikTok, but I've been doing this for a while. It seems to help me comb through it a lot better. want to vertically comb my hair. So see, here's the thing. You start from the end of your hair. Start from the ends, and then you gradually work your way up. That is the proper way to comb through your hair, especially when it's wet, okay? Whether you are natural or relaxed, this is the method to comb through your hair. Whether you're using this kind of brush or another kind of brush, whatever, you don't start at the top and just break your way down. That's what's going to cause a lot of breakage. When you're detangling your hair, you want to start at the bottom. And if it seems like it won't come through, you can also break it down into sections, because, you know, now I'm still going to have some hair loss, probably quite a bit, because I just took those braids out. But like I said, I'm going to try to conserve whatever I got, because as I mentioned before, I too suffer from alopecia. Even though it's not that noticeable, I can talk on that, and it's the truth, okay? And no, I don't want to figure out how to show this shit on camera. Y'all gonna figure it out. You watch enough of my videos. Yeah, you stay tuned. Watch enough videos. You will eventually see my scalp and realize I'm not just saying it. Okay. Alright. So it still it feels weird. This is my first time really like fooling with my hair since after relaxing it. Because like I said, I just relaxed this, and before that I was natural for eons and eons, okay? And I had big chop before then. So I had big chop with natural for about I'm gonna say it's been about 4 or 5 years since my big chop, but I was natural before then. I've really been rocking mostly natural hairstyles since about 2011, 2012. But sometimes I would texture soften or whatever. And then there was a time that I did permit back in 2013, right? And then immediately after that, I had maybe 6 months to a year after that, I big chopped and cut all my hair off. So yes, I know what it's like to be bald. And yeah, even when my hair was growing back, I had bald spots all in it and everything. Most people didn't get to see that part of me because I covered it up pretty well. But it was still there. And I don't, just because it wasn't in plain daylight or whatever. That was for everybody. Move to Georgia. After doing all that. Like somebody crazy. Alright, so what am I doing with it? But I also use the same little bit. Alright, I use the detangling brush as well. And even then with the detangling brush, the same rule applies. We're gonna start from the bottom. And we're just gonna work our way on up. I know I'm telling y'all this, but you know, it's hard for me. Sometimes I get impatient. Okay. Alright, so so this section is detangled. We're gonna twist it down, not all the way down, but just enough where it ain't gonna go nowhere. I'm gonna pause this camera and I'm gonna do the other side. I'll be right back. Alright, so I done managed to do the other side. So now we're at this point now, right? Hair's still wet, still juicy, right? So now I'm gonna actually go through and blow dry it. My hair being air dried is always going to be a puffy mess. I think that's even going to happen even with me having relaxed hair. That's just the way that love goes. So look, I'm gonna use my Tresemme heat tamer So it's a heat protectant. I'm gonna spray it on my hair, and then I'm gonna go through and use my blow dryer brush, which I love so much. And it's my favorite thing to use on my hair as far as like getting it straight for the day. Okay. Also, this is my favorite hair grease. This is the Carol's Daughters Mimosa Hair Honey, which is awesome. It's very lightweight. It doesn't feel really greasy, and it keeps your hair like super moisturized. So when I'm like blow drying my hair, so to keep from using like so much heat with the flat iron, I try to like use like the blow dryer to help like trim some of that off. Like I don't know if it's actually really helpful or not, but that's just the way I like to do. So when I'm undoing this at the bottom, like I probably should have went further down, but let me show y'all. When it's twisted like this, and that's why I keep it open, because like you want to make sure this is separated at the end before you start working your way up, because then that's how you get knots. So I'm gonna just take it and go in sections. Should have done that. Okay, I'm breaking my own rule. Go to the bottom and work your way up. Oh, my hair feels so weird. Like I have not even really fun with it since it's been relaxed, and having to touch it feels so weird. Okay, so did that. I'm gonna spray some heat protectant on it from start to finish. Right? I'm gonna use a little bit of grease. Put that on the hair. Right? Lay that on top of it too, right? Alright. And fire up this blow dryer. Once again, I'm going from the end and working my way up. Alright, put that down. So much. Never said I see the days when I'll be considered. I am so serious. It still feels really good. Same here. I'm used to it. It's so amazing. No. Don't even feel like the same here. Yeah, I'll wait till like about drop it off. I'm gonna put this protected on there. Like a little bit of my hand. Really sorry, they didn't put the dot, but I was gonna put the grease on it. Alright, so now this crap. So I'm gonna do this side and then cut that camera like this one this side, and come on this side to this side. Okay, so now that that's out the way, this is what we have left out here. See, like, you know, my hair's thin, you see? Ooh, alright. This is part of the reason why I had not relaxed in so long because I'm thinking. But, you know, it's cute, right? I guess, I don't know. tell you what though, this brush going against my scalp feels so good. Alright, so I guess I trimmed it before I did all this, but I'll probably have to trim it again. No, I probably need to trim it again. Not that bad. Okay, well anyway. Yeah, I definitely trimmed. I trimmed a lot off. I don't even think this side is even. I think one side might be a little bit longer than the other. I'm not surprised by that either, but anywho, that's where we at. That's what wash day look like for me. Is it good for me now because I'm relaxed instead of natural? Absolutely. May even take some to getting used to. So at this point, I'll either wrap it and go to bed. But I'm not finna do that. I'm fixing to come up with a style, and I'm gonna try to put some clip-ins or something. Because, you know, I'll do something like mascot figures. Or some wig strips. And some hair. And I've seen that on Facebook, and I'm thinking about trying it. So I might get off of here and do another video just like that. I don't know. May not care. Might do it, might not care. But yeah, there we go. That is me. That is how I wash my hair. And you see how shiny and whatnot it is. It's pretty nice, isn't it? Alright. Peace out. Stay just beautiful, honey. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.